Hello, this is Eric Hackler. I'm from NoNameTeam, and I'm going to be showcasing some of the changes that we made in our build or in our project since our last milestone, and I'm going to be explaining why we made some of those changes. So let me open up build here. Alright. Turn some of the volume down so that way I can be heard. Alright, so right now we have just the metrics in the build. So here you can see we added a new enemy that leaves behind a fire trail, and if you stand on the fire trail you'll take damage every second that you're standing in the fire. And we decided to add this into the game because it is a new type of enemy that can stop the player from kiting, depending on how these enemies are placed in levels. And also because their fire trails add a new element to the game that the player has to consider when trying to make decisions of like what to encounter and how to encounter enemies and combat situations. Here I'll kill the enemy, stand on the fire, and you'll see I'm taking a lot of damage. I also have a lot of health right now in this build, just for, showcase and testing purposes. So we did add that when you shoot at an enemy or the player takes damage, it'll show you the amount of health remaining on the enemy or the player as they take damage. And when I was standing inside of the fire, it was spamming a lot of damage indication numbers, letting me know that I'm taking damage because I have a lot of health and I'm taking a lot of damage per second there. We're probably going to slow that down so it doesn't spam numbers that the player sees on the screen. So one of the other changes I made since the last milestone is that each weapon of the same type now has its own unique ammo counts. So see how there's a SMG over here? Well, if I pick this SMG up, both of these now have 24 ammo, but it's not going to be shared between them. So if I shoot this SMG, switch over to this one, you can see this one has a full magazine. This one only has 11 in it. And if I throw it down, throw both of these down, pick this up, see it still has 11. This one has 24. And that's a really good change because it allows us to have enemies that drop different weapons with different ammo counts in them, and it makes the player want to swap different weapons with different amounts of ammo in them. Gives a reason to throw weapons at enemies. So damage at them because you might see a weapon lying on the floor, and you throw a weapon at the enemy to damage the enemy because that weapon was out of ammo, and you go pick up another one that has some ammo in it. Sometimes that might be faster than reloading the weapon or going to pick up ammo for it. So over here we just have some basic enemies that try to do some contact damage to the player. It's nothing new. But behind this door, we now have an enemy with a SMG that fires bullets at the player that damage on contact. He has to reload after his magazine is empty, and he can even run out of ammo, although I do have variables in the inspector that can be set to make it so that he has as much ammo as you'd like him to have. I'm also going to make it, or we plan to make it so that those enemies might have to go pick up ammo drops when they run out of ammo, which could add another element to the game where the player might want to wait for them to run out of ammo, or it adds some decisions. We'll see how that works. But here you can see that the enemy, when I killed him, dropped a weapon, like I was mentioning before, and because he was out of ammo, there's no ammo in this weapon right now. But had he still had ammo in it, there would be ammo in this weapon right now that I'm holding currently. So when I press the escape key, you can see that there's a bunch of stats here for the weapon that I'm currently holding. It'll show you the everything here, the total ammo, the clip size, bolts per shot for the current weapon, and it's in real-time stats. So if I were to get more ammo, total ammo, then that would increase. See how now I have 40 because I switched to a weapon that has 40 total ammo. So the stats will update with whatever weapon you're holding. So now I'm just gonna ride this platform over to the next part of the level to showcase what else we have new. Alright. This enemy over here we're gonna remove from the game, the shield enemy. We're not gonna keep it. So over here we have a new boss that the player can encounter in some level that we decide. And it's gonna start spinning around and shooting bullets like you see right now at the player. And so I would like to dodge these, and to be able to damage the boss, what I have to do is destroy these pillars that are on all sides of him. And once I do that, you'll see that, yeah, he starts spinning faster and firing more bullets towards the player. So he has different stages. Now that I've destroyed this one, he's in his second stage, and now that I destroyed this one, he's in his third stage. Now he's firing bullets all over the place really rapidly. All his shields are down, so now to be able to deal the final killing blow on the boss and defeat it, I'm gonna have to fire bullets, I just have to fire a shot at the boss in the center of the shields here. And it definitely helps if I slow down time to try to dodge some of these bullets. Right now, the player still moves slow with the slowed down time, but it can help to get a shot at the boss with the slowed down time. I don't want to die here. So if I could just get a clear shot at the boss, I could slow down time and fire it off and defeat him. Alright, so here I am back at the boss again after I died, and as you can notice, because I didn't show it before, the boss actually starts spinning and then fires. So each of his rings here start to rotate, and then he's in full motion. And the reason I didn't show that before is because I ran out of the room to talk about the shield enemy. So here I'm going to defeat the boss again. This time, successfully deal the final killing blow. Alright, so yeah, I'm going to try to get a good slow motion in here to be able to stop him. Shield was not lined up correctly. I could also just go in the center, make it past these things here. Probably gonna make it so you can't do that and adjust the speed of the rotation here, so that way it's easier to get a clear shot on him. Or we might just adjust the height of the camera so that way you can see the boss better, so you can get a clear shot without having to run right up to the walls that are firing the bullets, which I think is a better solution to it. So yeah, as you can see, after I defeated the boss in the center of this thing here, all the shields, a end goal spawns where he died, and if I touch it, it'll end the game. That's what we have for our build so far. Thank you for watching what we have.